someone start playing on the radio. Can you feel it deep inside your soul?
Hey, what's going on, everybody in Puck Nation? What's going on? Everybody good? Paskey, special guest tonight, huh? I'm excited, man. I'm excited tonight. You good?
Yeah, we got
It's been a
Paskey.
while.
Yeah. Mike's working again, and it's been, 2-3 weeks, Yanni, we're off? This is episode
I think it's
53?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Everybody took some time off.
It feels weird, right?
Well, yeah,
Is it
man.
just me? I kind of missed this.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
been a
A
long
lot of shit
time,
happened. A lot of shit happened the last couple of weeks. A lot of shit happened. And I know, look, everybody knows we're from Montreal, so there's, what happened with Montreal. The Oilers, again, with all that shit that's going on with the offer sheets. And, Paskey, we're going to talk about you and the Bruins, obviously. And first and foremost, Yanni, we have a brand new sponsor, and I'm really excited about
they
this.
go.
Yanni, can you put it up? There you go. Listen, guys, this episode, starting with this episode, right?
Starting this episode.
And all the next ones coming up.
Call
It's
it
going to
season 2.
yeah, we could try to call it season 2. Yeah, episode 53, season 2, I guess you want to call it. Yeah. So, brought to you by my dear friends at Red One Music. And they're situated at 2069 Avenue Chartier in Dorval. You can give them a shout at 514-225-2226 or go visit them at musicred1.com. You can see the actual the actual card or whatever you want to call it. What do you call it? The poster, the announcement.
ad.
Yeah, the business card, whatever. You guys, anything to do with music, you want to go DJ, you want to be a musician, you want a guitar, you want a bass, you want drums, you want to be a DJ, you want to rent stuff because you have a party, you want lights, you want speakers, you want whatever you want. Go see them. Go see Tommy. Go see James. Go see one of my dear friends, Sergio. Go see them, and you won't be disappointed. They can help you with anything you want. And you know what? They brag about being the best prices around. So, make them accountable. Go see them. Again, Red One Music. Go see them and tell them that you heard about them here at Puck Nation. Okay. So now we got to get back to this. I don't know. I'm all antsy and whatever. Yanni,
I think it's that rust, man. You're getting rid of all
yeah.
that rust. The 3
Yanni,
weeks.
you were all excited. Show the people why you're all excited.
You seem more excited than Yanni.
Fuck him.
Dude, I'm ecstatic.
Look at this.
Look at that.
There it is.
Look
All
at
right.
that.
All right. So
Oh,
let's get
shit.
right to it, man. Yanni, you're a Habs fan. Listen, we called it here on this show. We called it 3 weeks ago. I said, the Canadians can handle it. They have the cap space. It would be perfect. The age group, the whole thing works. Coming from a Habs fan, not from me, not from Paskey.
Look,
what are you talking about? What are you thinking?
Personally, for me, this, I think, tops any of the pickups that he's done in the past. Any
Magician.
of the GMs of the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, okay, we had got Thomas Vanek back in the day. You remember that? That was big.
Well,
we had got
Covey. I remember
Kovalchuk,
the one that I
Kovalev,
compare it
but
to the most is Kovalev.
This one is just raw talent, and he's young. Like, we didn't get him at the end of his career. So, for me, this is exciting.
26, Paskey. He's
26.
26, man. Listen, he's 26, and he's on his press conference. He's like, "I'm going to be the go-to guy." Like, if they need advice at 26, you're talking that way.
Yeah. I mean, look,
I saw a lot of maturity in his press conference.
I was gonna say, 26 sounds young, but for an NHLer, you already had your 7-8 years in the NHL.
That's right,
so
8 years, Paskey. 8 years.
He missed out a bit on last year because of his issues, but I was gonna say I'd seen him, and I seen a post from the NFL. He was training with NFLers about a month ago, and
I saw that.
all back
Yeah.
into it. He started his
Yeah.
mental health
With his
campaign
girlfriend,
with his wife or
yeah.
girlfriend, yeah. So, I mean, like I told you guys before, high risk, high reward.
That's it. You
for
got to
me,
take a chance, right? You got to take a chance, man.
They stole him. That's what it is.
Paskey, so do you
That's-
agree? It's a good move. Listen,
for sure.
I think it's a great move. I mean, for Jordan
Up-and-coming
Harris.
team. Yeah, up-and-coming team. Again,
Yeah.
I don't watch too much of the Canadians, so I don't know their young guys.
You should,
I don't know.
Paskey.
But
You should.
the
You
reason
should.
I had you on tonight, besides the fact that Mike is not here, is because look, we're all in the same division now, right? I mean, well, always, right? But now he's in our division, right?
Yeah,
And don't
yeah.
forget, Austin Matthews, he was 1-2, remember?
1-2, yeah.
And now they're back at it again, man. And we're gonna be facing you guys 5 times. They're gonna be facing you 5 times. You're gonna be seeing him. You're gonna be seeing quite
you're seeing
a lot of him.
for sure. And I get it, and we all know he has the shot. Like the shot. Is
Oh
the
my
shot,
God, that's
and
legit.
He's a sniper. So,
Paskey, you know how many guys can score 44 goals in a season? Well, he's one
not
of them.
many. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because he's done
You
it.
know
You
what?
I mean?
I'm going to sound like the degen gambler that I am. I sent the picture. I don't know if I sent it in the group chat, but I had I got Patrik Laine
Already
for
he's
the
predicting
Maurice
fucking 700
Richard-
goals. Yeah.
Maurice Richard trophy.
All right, here we go.
I
I
Maurice
better
Richard.
put
one.
$2.
You saw a
I think
better
it's
one,
getting
Paskey?
back like 202 or something.
A better one to take is probably Habs to make the playoffs plus 750.
Yeah, that's a
I got
that's
him.
a good
I
one.
got them to win the division.
there you go.
So there you go.
There you
Win
go.
Division, it's
You
a
know-
bit much there. Don't forget you have
Yeah.
It's okay. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah. Guys, so we all agree it's a good move. I mean, look, I'm envious. I mean, watching, anyway, we're going to get to my team later, but watching what they're doing, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And these guys pulled this off. Excellent. They had the money. Good for them. Now, the Marty St. Louis thing. I said it then. I'm going to say it again. If anybody can pull this kid back, I think Marty, he's a player's coach. Everybody seems to love him.
You heard
love
what
him.
Patrick said. Patrick Laine.
He
Patrick
came
Laine
here
said-
because of that.
Yeah.
In his
Oh,
press
really?
conference, he says the deciding factor, pretty much,
Was the coach.
was Marty St. Louis. Paskey, we played. We never love our coach. As a matter of fact, we're supposed to hate our coach.
No,
You know what I mean?
for sure. But sometimes you do have good relationships, and I'm sure it makes a
Absolutely.
difference, right? I mean, I'm sure he had a lot of meetings, even with Kent Hughes and everyone.
Pascal Vincent.
Yeah,
Pascal
that's another
Vincent
big
is
piece.
coaching the Rocket now. He had him in Winnipeg and in Columbus. I
Yeah,
mean,
so he
it
knows,
seems like
right?
it's a no-brainer.
With talent like that, I mean, players, coaches, you see it right off the hop. Like these guys come in and you could tell it's raw talent. So
Absolutely.
the fact that he missed a bit of time might have a bit of rust, but it looks like overall he's been training. To me,
He's got
it
the whole
looks like a
he's got the whole training camp.
No, but it looks like a person who got a second chance now.
Yeah.
Who's gonna make the most of it, and you could tell. Like,
He seems
comes out-
serious about it.
I was gonna say very mature, very mature.
Yeah.
So the only downfall, you're in Montreal, and we all
That's-
know what happens.
we're gonna
People
get to
in
that.
Montreal. It's a
Bro,
bit fucked
there's
up.
We're
been
gonna
one
get to
big
that.
flop, Zach Cassian, okay?
No, there's been a lot more than that, Danny. There's been a lot more than that.
No, but
Listen,
he never got to play.
Oh,
He didn't even get to
look,
play.
we're gonna get to that again. You know, seeing as Paskey
You know,
mentioned,
I
that-
was at his only game. I had to watch Zach Cassian play the one preseason game. That was the
Really?
only game he ever
yeah,
fucking played.
before he had the accident. What were you saying, Pask?
I was gonna say the only thing that he has going for him is that he fucked up already.
Yeah,
Fucked up. So now it's like this is my second chance.
yeah.
So
You
if
can only
you're
go
a
up.
guy- exactly. If you're a guy who's been like always at this level, you come into here, it's like, oh, I could take a break. I could go
Yeah.
out and party one night. I could go here.
Yeah.
Instead, him in his head, he knows, no, I can't fuck up. This is my last chance. Because after this next
Yeah.
2 years, I need another $8 million contract.
Oh,
I need another
100%.
That's
$9
right.
million contract.
That's right.
So I
That's right.
think he's going to do well, not the 44 goals.
No,
It's going to take
Come
some
on.
time.
I said between 20 and 30 is what
He's
I
gonna
said.
get 70. Come on, what are you talking about?
Depends who they put him with, right? Depends who they put him with.
Well,
It
that,
could
that's
be
my next
different,
question.
right? There's a
Who do
match.
you see him with? I'm going to tell you who I see him with, and I'm like, Paskey, in my opinion, I know people are going to think I'm nuts. Can you
I think it's
imagine?
pretty good.
Can you imagine this kid on the left, Kirby Doc in the middle, and Slavkovsky on the left?
I
Sorry,
think
right.
they won't move Slavkovsky with.
I
they
know,
won't
but I'm
move
just
away
saying,
from,
6'3", 6'4", 6'5". That's legit shit. When was the last time we said that about the Montreal Canadiens?
Yeah, but
Are
I
you
think it's gonna
serious?
I think it's gonna be. He's gonna take Caulfield's place. Caulfield has
On
little
that
drop
line?
off.
With
I think
Suzuki,
he had-
really?
I think he had his little drop off in that whole goal.
So that's going to make him drop to the second line, you think?
He's
Yeah.
gonna go down to the second line. He's gonna regroup a bit with. He's gonna play with Doc, and they're gonna bring up line 8 with Suzuki. Because look what Suzuki did to Slav, right?
The Suzuki. Suzuki's legit, man. Suzuki's
It's
legit.
not only that, he also had built really good chemistry with Kirby Doc. While Doc was healthy,
Caulfield was.
Caulfield and Doc,
Yeah.
they were nasty
So that
together.
might work too.
Yeah.
And Paskey, would you give Josh Anderson a shot up there? Just because of the sheer fact that he's big like them and he's strong and he's fast and he hits. Would you
Again,
give him a
I
shot, or do you
haven't
drop him to the
watched
fourth?
I haven't watched enough of the Habs to see his game, but
Okay.
like from what I hear and from what I know who Josh Anderson is, what type of player he is. He's that big physical presence, that hard grinder, that guy that'll get in front, but he's not producing. So
Yeah.
is this turning
Just
him around?
Fucking
It-
snake bitten, man. The
but it
last couple of
happens.
years.
I don't know
It
why.
happens in the NHL. Sometimes you go with an uncommon, like an unlikely partner, and it just meshes.
It just clicks. Yeah. It
So
just
it could be Laine is his guy, and together with Kirby Duck at the middle,
it could be
is
magic.
a crazy second line, first line,
Yeah,
if you want to call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
1A, 1B. You know,
I'm
they
sure
might have
Marty.
that.
Listen, their opportunities are
He's
fucking
here,
endless.
He's all happy, yeah, and he's
Bro,
getting
you know why? Because
Yeah.
while you're saying all this, you know what's passing in my brain? You have what we used to consider an elite line back in the day here in Montreal was Desharnais, Pacioretty, and Eric Cole. All right?
Yeah.
That was an
Yeah,
elite
but those were
line.
the shit years.
Yeah,
Those are the
but-
shit
yeah.
Bro.
years.
And now you have like Patrik Laine that you could put on the second line. What the fuck?
Yeah. Listen, there's some questions obviously about his injuries because he had major shoulder surgery, right?
Fine, yeah.
So so he's got major shoulder surgery. They say his mental health, but like Paskey said, like look, what I only saw, the press conference.
Yeah.
It seems like he made it over. I mean, listen, a lot of guys, especially in the league, they say that some players, they say that the NHL really helps. Some guys like that goalie there, I forget his name, Darling. He said they don't fucking help at
Darling,
all,
yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So I don't know who you want to believe in that, but from what I saw on the press conference yesterday, he
looks
seems like
happy.
he's okay. Don't you find his English is amazing?
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
very
well,
good.
His English is amazing. I mean, it's Finland, I know, but I'm saying
He's also
his
been in the
English.
U.S. and Canada for like 8
Yeah,
years.
his English is fucking amazing. Good for him.
But I feel like he has a look like relief,
Yeah.
happy, like
Yeah.
like he looks like he's in a good space.
Yeah.
If you look at his old interviews, he looked like
Yeah.
he was mad or if he
What
just
am I
looked
doing
fucked
here?
up. I
Yeah,
don't know what it
yeah.
is. He
Listen,
looks different.
He was also like kidding around with the reporters and shit. I don't know if you guys heard
yeah.
of that.
I watched the whole thing.
That's part of looking.
The healing, right? That's the healing, right?
Yeah.
That's the healing.
I'm
Yeah.
comfortable with myself now that I'm able to make a few jokes. I'm relaxed.
Yeah.
I'm in a happy place, and not that I feel so much pressure on me that I need to score.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Coming to a big market like this, he's gonna
That was
have
my
that
next-
pressure.
I think he's excited for it.
But that's what I'm saying. He has nothing to lose. In his mind, it's like I've been through the therapy. I did what I have to do. Everyone knows where I'm coming from.
Let's
We know my
stick to hockey.
capabilities. We're gonna know in the first 10 games.
Yeah. First 10 games is going to be
If he gets
Patrik Laine or
points
not.
in the first 10 games.
No.
it'd be rough.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Here we
loved
go.
what Kent Hughes said, though. I don't know if you guys watched the Kent
No, I
Hughes
didn't see
interview.
that.
They pretty much asked him, like, what are you expecting from him? And he pretty much said something like, we're not expecting him to come in and score 40 goals. We just want him to play good hockey.
That's it. Be part of the team.
know?
Listen, at the end of the day, guys, listen, we had a guy last year in Toronto that scored 69 goals. Did we win anything? We won nothing. So again, it's a team sport for that. You don't win with one guy. Los Angeles had Gretzky. Then St. Louis had Gretzky, and he's the best player that ever touched the ice. Did they win? No. You know why? Because you can't win alone. Paskey, you know as well as I do, you don't win this game on your own. That's why it's a team sport. This is what's gonna bother me, because it's happened to a lot of guys here in this city. Okay, the media is gonna chew this kid up as soon as he has 3, 4, 5 games where he's laying an egg. The media is gonna fucking chew
think so?
him.
But
Yanni,
you know what,
it
me?
goes without saying it. They did it to Kovalev. They did it to Galchenyuk. They even do it to their own.
100%. But he's been through it. Why Winnipeg doesn't have the media?
Yeah, but Paskey,
Canadian
it's
market.
not like Montreal, man.
not like
They fucking
Montreal.
follow you home here, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's been through. I think that he's been through so much in the sense that he went through his slumps. He went through his
The illness
he
and
was
the whole
getting
thing.
The illness.
Yeah.
He had to face the media and say, "Listen, yes, I fucked up. I did this. Whatever. I'm going to player assistance." He had
Yeah.
to face criticizing his players, criticizing his coach. He did it all. He did it all in the media.
You know what, Paskey? He actually said he doesn't want to be back in that room, which tells me something happened
Yeah.
in that room. Actually, it was Don Waddell that said it yesterday on the press conference. He goes, "Listen, Patrik, they don't want to be here anymore." He goes, "Things that happen in the room." He actually said things that happen in the room.
I mean, we'll never know, right?
No, obviously not. Yeah. I'm just saying, right?
Look at what Bobby Ryan said.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the way they used to get treated.
Fucking,
I'm sure it
they
still
didn't
happens,
fucking
Yeah.
talk.
right?
Of
No, for
course.
sure.
Dude, the guy's
still
scoring 40 goals on your line. You don't speak to him. That's fuck.
It's whatever's. You don't have to be best friends as long as the team wins.
No.
Exactly,
it is,
man.
right?
It's like when you go work anywhere, right? I don't have to be best friends with my boss. Fuck you,
No.
right?
As long as-
As long as I do my job, you pay me
do
on
your job,
Thursdays,
yeah.
and that's it. We're good, So you don't think, because look, I just does this slow down the Kent Hughes plan?
No.
Or
I
does
think
this
speeds
complete
up.
it?
It speeds it up.
Not complete. You're still missing a.
No,
you're
it
What?
missing a
speeds
goal.
What, Paskey? The goalie?
goal.
You don't think Montembeau?
Well,
No?
wait. Let's look at again a reference. What I know, a reference the Bruins. We look
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
at Allmark in Buffalo. Yes, we all knew he was a decent goalie
Yeah.
and a good save percentage, but he used to lose games because he had no defense.
Look where he was, exactly.
Right? Came to Boston, Vezina. Second year, Vezina contender again.
Yeah.
Now he's going to Ottawa. We're gonna see. But
Yeah.
in Montreal's case, if all the defensemen, I'm not saying this year, maybe in 2-3 years, 2 years.
Yeah. If they're all what they're taught to be, yeah.
Linebacker comes up and
Fuck.
is what he's
Mayu, Reinbacher,
Mayu.
Hudson. Fuck.
They're going to be
Hudson,
stacked.
Logan
They're gonna be
Cooley,
stacked.
not Cooley. What's his name? Goalie.
Goalie.
Yeah. Oh my
Caden
God.
Goalie. Yeah, you have
Caden Goalie, yeah.
everything. You have
Fuck.
you have the tools. If they
Yeah.
come in,
They
you don't
sound
even
like a
need-
contender,
you don't need a
man.
Carey Price. And
And-
go through all this. Who do you have? Fowler. Isn't he coming up?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pat, you know what I saw today, Paskey? You remember
These guys,
that
man, they're gonna be so stacked. It's gonna be crazy.
You know what I saw today?
yeah.
Because of this move of Patrik Laine, somebody put out a meme. You remember the WWF meme when Big Daddy Cool Diesel was in a wheelchair with the cast, and all of a sudden he got up? Yeah, they said Carey Price. Now that he goes, now that he's got all these D's.
You know what? You never know.
Can you
'cause
imagine?
They asked Ken Hughes that question.
Come on.
They asked, "Are you going to still be able to have Carey Price on your injury reserve, long term, or whatever?" He said, "Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem this year."
Jesus.
Dude, imagine.
Again.
Carey's not gonna play another game. No.
But imagine that, bro. He comes in for the playoffs. Let's go.
No. So
That Fowler kid apparently is the real deal.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, following up on what you said, Paskey, with the goalie, Askarov from Nashville told
Has
them
to get moved.
I am not going to the minors. They just signed Saros for what, 7 years, 5, 6, whatever, 7 years, whatever it is.
7 years.
This kid's 22. He's like,
crazy.
dude, I'm going to be fucking 30 before I get a chance here.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. Would you take a crack at him if you're Montreal? The kid hasn't played, what does he play, 20 games?
you
Not
know
even.
why I wouldn't? Just because chemistry.
Fowler.
No,
It fucks up the
Fowler.
camera. And he hasn't proven anything.
But that's what I'm saying. You're going to take a risk on a player when you have who you're Primo and Motambo. I mean, these
Yeah.
are your guys. And
Yeah, you've had them their whole lives, yeah.
That's right. And by bringing in someone else, what are you telling them? Oh, we don't think you're good enough.
Yeah,
We
get the
don't
fuck
see a
outta here, yeah.
future. So already you start shit, and it continues and it
Yeah,
boils over.
yeah.
It's not worth it. It's not worth the risk in that situation.
Guys, out of
Tell me
all
why-
this, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, tell me you have an established NHLer goalie wants to come in, be a real number one.
Yes.
And in the trade, you get rid of Primo or.
Well, you're gonna
Motambo,
have to, yeah.
No problem. Do that. Bring
Yeah.
yourself an established one, even if it's a 1A, 1B, and you do.
Doesn't matter. You go with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pask,
yeah.
I was telling this to Yanni because we're talking about who's he going to play with, whatever. And correct me if I'm wrong. I noticed, like in my day, when I was younger, there used to be trios. It was like Gretzky, Curry, Messier, Gretzky, Curry, Anderson,
Never
whatever.
touched it, yeah.
Yeah, it was always three guys. You know what I mean? Like Clark Gillies, Mike Bossy, and the Brian Trotz. Whatever. It was always a three. Lately, I've been noticing it's been duos for the last maybe 10, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's been Taves and Kane. It's been Draisaitl and McDavid. And it's McKinnon and Rantanen. And I find the Canadians now can have 3 sets of duos. And guys, we haven't even mentioned Demidov yet.
You
Okay.
think he's gonna make the team right away?
No, this year's not coming. Apparently, there's a whole thing with
Another
Russia,
year
whatever.
minimum.
But can you imagine? We haven't even mentioned him yet.
Again, if he pans out, I mean, these are big
Yeah.
question marks.
Well, this kid apparently everybody's like fucking.
I heard
over
the
this
shot. I heard the shot is just another level.
Dude,
but
it's like
So,
legit.
Patrik Laine,
So what do you think of this
Caulfield,
duo thing that I'm
Demidov.
talking about, Paskey? What do you think? You think that's going to work out? They can have a duo on 3 lines, man.
I mean, it's just easier. I get what you're saying, but I think it's in today's hockey, it's just easier to say Marner, you're playing with Matthews. That's
Yeah,
your duo.
exactly.
And
Let's
then
go as a duo.
The third guy will sub him in with
Whatever. Yeah,
whoever's
who's ever
first
hot,
player, or
that's
whoever's
it.
hot. We give opportunity for people to go.
That's
up and down,
right.
people to move. So
That's
Marner
right.
Matthews not having a good couple of games. Throw in a
Next.
grinder. Guy's gonna
That's
go
it.
get the puck, bring him, and he'll get
That's
the
it.
puck
Next.
more often.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So look, we're all in agreement. Look, like I said, the only thing that really bothered me, well, not bothered, like I'm like, fuck. I hope they don't destroy him with this media because. Listen, I've lived long enough to see them. They destroyed everybody, man. They've destroyed. I remember when what's his name, French kid, Guillaume Latendresse came in. They wanted him to be the next god, and it's like let him be Patrik
Look.
Laine. Let him play hockey. Stop with the fucking already with the French. You're gonna learn how to speak French. Stop with that shit. Let the kid play hockey. Let him be happy. Because I'm telling you, man. They look to me. I'm envious. I'm a fucking Leafs fan, and I'm envious because I have a GM that he's handcuffed. He can't do anything because that other bubblehead in Pittsburgh. What do you want him to do, Paskey? Seriously,
For one,
you can
for
say
one more year. For one more
Yeah.
year, you're handcuffed.
Yeah.
And then after that, you'll have a bit more leeway, but you're still in a.
I'm envious, man.
Bad
Honest to God.
position.
Yeah.
The one thing that nobody's talking about is the fact that Pascal Vincent is going to be coaching Laval.
Yeah.
And Pascal Vincent had Laine for
I
pretty
said it
much his
before,
entire
yeah,
career.
Yeah. But
So-
does that do anything for Laine?
Well, I'm sure he had something to do with bringing him
Dude,
over here. Yeah.
I'm
For
sure
sure.
Ken Hughes had a talk with him and was like, will he be able to handle it here? Will
Is
you know
he-
like
Oh, I'm sure he was in the meetings. Are you kidding me? Without a doubt.
100%. But I mean, it
Without a
doesn't. I'm sure that wasn't a factor because I don't think he plans on playing in the AHL unless they. Make
No.
him-
But I'm
no.
sure the kid.
but
I'm
the
sure
guy
Pascal
knows
Vincent
him.
had something to do. Said, "Listen, kid, this is what it is in Montreal. They do this, they do
or
that,
was
they do
vice
this, they do
versa.
that."
Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe Laine
Oh, yeah,
gave him
yeah.
a call, said, "Hey, listen, I'm looking for a second chance. You think
Yeah.
you could talk to Kent Hughes, put in a word," and then it snowballs from there. Could be.
That's right. Absolutely,
You make-
absolutely. Anything.
If you're a
Anything
player
like
like that, and you had no one to talk to in your room, and your room, was
And now
very,
you
like-
have all this. Yeah.
No, but you had one guy who, like your coach at the time, who you could lean
Yeah.
on, your assistant coach, you could lean on,
And now he's
and your
here.
only friend. That's
Yeah.
how it works, right? You give him a call,
Absolutely.
"Hey, you wanna help me?"
Absolutely.
Whatever.
You know, one thing that made me happy though was the fact that during the interview with Ken Hughes, they asked him one question that was like more precise, and it was, "Did Patrik Laine have to waive his no trade clause?"
No,
And he said
didn't.
no.
Didn't.
Montreal
Montreal
was
was
on
on
his list
it.
of tradable teams.
Montreal was on it.
So just seeing the fact that a player look, I know the kid had his slump and shit happened, but with that kind of caliber that is willing to come to
Wait till he
Montreal-
sees his first paycheck, Paskey, when the government takes half of it.
But, yeah.
What the fuck? Where's my money?
But I was
Hey,
gonna
Goalie!
say-
He's gonna learn how to speak French real quick. Hey, Tabernac, where the fuck's my money? You know what I mean? He's
I
gonna
was
learn it
gonna
real
say,
quick.
though, with a guy who needs a second chance, I don't think he had much teams on his no trade list. Like,
Yeah.
I
if it
don't
was
know.
me, I'd be open to anything.
You see,
at that point.
As much as this is like a second and a third chance, I find it a little bit different than the Dubois thing. Dubois thing, it's almost like everybody's like, get this fucking
No.
clown out of here. You know what I mean?
The Dubois thing is more. I don't. How do you say it? Like, if there's always a problem. And
Yeah.
at
Yeah, if it
one
walks
point
like a
or
duck, it's a
another-
fucking duck. Yeah.
At one point or another, you have to look at yourself and say, "Am I the
Exactly.
problem?"
Yeah.
You know, Laine, we know it was
The video games.
whatever-
He said,
whatever it
you
was.
know
I don't know
what?
if it was
Mike
drugs or
Johnson let
alcohol,
it
whatever.
slip. Mike Johnson let it slip.
Yeah, I don't know if it was
On-
video games, whatever. Hopefully, it's just that. It didn't affect
Yeah.
his health too much. But I mean, even that, there was an issue. And
Yeah.
why did he turn to video games? Was it because his teammates weren't there for him? Was it because he didn't like the room? People were, I don't know, maybe bullying him or something in the room? Who knows? It could have been anything.
We'll never know that, Paskey.
Look,
You're absolutely right. We'll
But
never
there
know
was
that.
an issue. And
Absolutely.
Now it got resolved, so you should be back to where you were.
Yeah.
Because
He's
Dubois,
happy
there's
to-
no issue. He is the issue.
He's the fucking issue. Yeah, exactly.
He
So,
said that he's happy to be back in the Canadian market. That's
yeah.
exactly
sure.
what he said.
who the
Imagine
fuck doesn't
that.
want to be in an original six team
Imagine
anyway?
that.
Somebody told me go play in Chicago, go play in Boston. Me, as much as I can't stand the Bruins, somebody goes, "Here's a jersey, dude." I'd fucking kiss the jersey and put it on. Are you kidding me?
For a Habs jersey,
Come on.
just to
And
play
then he
one
talked
game.
about
Yeah, come on,
And
man. Are you
then he
kidding me?
talked about how Saku Koivu, and
Well,
how
yeah,
much
no
it
shit.
meant to the
Well,
Finns.
that plays too, right?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, you don't think Saku gets, hey, Chico, you know what I mean? Come on.
I don't know
You
if it
kidding?
went that far, but
Well, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm
you know,
saying
if
in
something
the-
happens, yeah.
Don't forget, guys, he's a player who a lot of teams came knocking, but at the same time, I'm sure this was the only legit offer that they had.
Paskey, not too many teams had the cap space because apparently Columbus wasn't keeping him. That's why the second rounder came
But
across.
that's what I'm saying.
'Cause
I'm
we-
sure,
you know, 'cause
I'm
they-
sure a lot of teams came asking.
Yeah,
Columbus
but they-
said, no, we're not retaining.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
give you a
right.
second, but I'm sure this was the only. Because let's be real here, he didn't get much.
No, dude.
Harris
At the end of the day, they got Harris, a third
What,
rounder. Harris is a third rounder.
Look, and if
But
I
I'm
remember
saying,
correctly,
before
Yeah.
D5.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly as well, I think Harris was talking about possibly not re-signing when he did sign because of this exact issue.
Well,
how he
it's
didn't
too
see a
crowded.
position
It's too
on the
crowded
team.
here in Montreal.
Yeah.
Dude, they have all kinds of guys. And they're saying that now, today, they said that Mayu's ready to take the next step. So they got to ship somebody out. If Mayu's coming in, you know,
You have a few
Baron,
other
what,
guys.
Baron's going to be out?
Who's your
They're gonna-
veteran defense? I mean,
Savard.
Now they have Savard and they have Matheson,
Yeah.
okay, so
right?
those are your
Then they have
one-
Caden Goalie. Then they have Jacky, right?
Yeah, and then at
So
the
and
bottom,
then they
you
have
guys
they have Baron.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I-
Hudson.
They traded Kovacevic. They traded Kovacevic. Now they traded
Hudson-
Harris.
Hudson is ready.
And
No,
Hudson,
he's
they're
ready.
saying that Hudson is ready. They're saying that Hudson and Matheson on the power play, they're going to be there. Which means, right away, it means Jacky drops. Because last year it was Jacky, right, with the shot. Right?
Crazy.
So there was too much of there was a traffic jam there. So one of them had to go, and Harris was the odd man out.
Honestly,
And
I
they got
think it's the
Patrik
best
fucking Laine
move
for it. I can't believe it.
for Jordan Harris because honestly, I respect the kid. He
course.
played solid every goddamn
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
We
of
could
course.
say whatever we want.
No, man. It's
Really, really solid bottom line pairing.
listen. it's obviously something Columbus wanted. So they got it. They got to
and
get rid of the contract, the whole 8.7 mil.
It's a perfect hockey trade. Both teams
Absolutely.
assess their
Both
needs,
teams.
and that's what it is. You know?
Again, I think, in conclusion, we all agree. Good move on the Habs.
Yeah, both sides.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
think
So, Yanni, look, I'm going to say it again, okay? So everybody can watch.
Yeah.
Well done.
Hold on. Look,
Well
look
done.
at that smile.
Well done.
For people that say
Well
I don't
done.
smile, there you go.
Now,
I'm smiling.
moving on, okay? Let's move on to the team I cheer for that's behind me,
Poor
okay?
you, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, because last time I got upset, I started swearing like a sailor, and I'm not gonna do that again. I'm gonna speak like a Leafs fan. Paskey, you've known me a long time. They took the C from John Tavares to give to Austin Matthews.
What a shit show.
But
And-
for me, it's fucking smart.
Smart,
I'll tell you-
Paskey. Okay, hold on. This is what they said on the news. Okay, on the sports stations. Oh, but John Tavares wanted to do that. Hold on.
it's to sell jerseys.
Let me learn you something. Everybody that's listening, okay? Nobody in their fucking right mind would ever do that. Ever. I don't care what anybody tells you. No one would ever say, "Here's my C, take it." In my lifetime, Joe Thornton, Sakic, what's that guy's name? Marlowe, just the ones that I'm thinking of from the top of my head that they got their seat taken away. Wheeler. Dude, no one does that willingly.
Luongo.
Yes or no? Am I crazy?
Luongo, yeah.
Luongo is
Well,
because he was a goalie and it was a bit stupid. But
It's
do you agree
I
with
think
me?
It's an ego, not an ego thing per se, but like I earned this, and now you're taking it away from me. It's almost like
For one more year, Paskey,
no,
more
no,
year.
But me, this is why I'm going to tell you why I think it's smart. Okay,
Because the new coach
I think Tree Living's a genius. Okay,
for
Now
doing
hear me
this.
out. Hear
Explain.
me
Yeah,
out.
go ahead, please.
So I spoke with Dave, with our buddy.
Yeah,
Dave
yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah.
time, okay?
I wish you could be on.
So he made me like he opened my eyes and I said, "Holy shit!" Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens next year? Tavares is gone.
Well,
Perfect.
unless he takes a hometown discount
Even
and
if he takes
he
a
plays for
hometown.
yeah, he's
Okay.
gone. Yeah, okay.
So now you have that vacancy. You have to go through all that, but also what's happening next year? Where is it next
Marner.
year? The year after? No,
Marner.
No, Matthews. Matthews
Yeah.
at one point or another. If
Yeah.
you guys don't win, you're not gonna be happy there.
No, of
What
course.
does this do? This locks him in. This
Yeah.
is giving you Steve. This is saying here the team is yours.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
a
probably
shut up.
discussed.
Yeah.
This was
It's a
probably
shut up.
discussed. Exactly. It was discussed before he signed or whatever, and said, "Listen, stay here. We're going to give you everything you want. The team is yours. Everything's on your back." And it was coming eventually. We know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
I
But
figured one more
I
year.
find they handled it very classy. Like Tavares was there, gave it to him. He said his
Paskey.
speech. I know it's PR. I get it.
It's bullshit, man.
get it.
I'm a fan. Paskey. Who the fuck are you trying to kid, man?
But did you
Who are
ever
you
see-
kidding?
But did you see Patrick Marleau give his jersey? Did you see I don't know,
No.
Blake Wheeler
No.
give his jersey? No.
No.
This
No.
is very PR
No.
and
Yeah.
and you hear Tavares and sort of like he understands what's going on.
It looked like he was about to burst out crying. You know,
But
the
you
last
know-
2 years that I came here, and I'm like,
But
come
listen to what he
on.
said.
I know.
I bleed for this team. He's still the captain. We all know he's still the captain.
And
He's-
Paskey, you know as well as I do that just because you have a fucking C
Doesn't
don't
mean
mean you're the
shit.
captain. Okay?
and now I think
Exactly.
he's gonna do better. I think Tavares is gonna do better.
Yeah.
Just to
Listen,
take-
we
Less
can all
stress-
shit on John
less stress
Tavares,
on him
okay?
now, too.
We can all shit on John Tavares. He's making too much money. You know what? The guy was a point-a-game player
Point-a-game
every
player.
fucking
Come
year
on.
that he played, okay?
Tavares
So
is not a bad
they
contract.
did not win because of John Tavares making too much money.
Tavares is not the bad contract.
It's not.
for
It's
you
not.
guys.
That's
Mitch
not.
Marner is.
That's right. It's fucking excellent.
You want to go look at what did who was it? Gensel. What did he just get?
Exactly. Exactly. You
What's
got
the
that.
money he just got?
Yeah.
Nine-
Yeah. You
nine
got
mil,
that.
10 mil.
Yeah.
You're
You got
there.
that, man.
It's not the bad contract. The bad
That's
contract
not.
is really is
Yeah.
is giving all three of those guys. Okay, well, Matthews
Yeah.
deserves it. Whatever.
Yeah. But the other
But-
three, yeah.
You know, it's that.
This is where I have the problem, guys. Okay, this is where I have the problem. And again, I'm not going to get upset. This is where I have the problem, because
coming.
at the end
It's
of the year,
coming.
no, I won't get mad, because at the end of the year they said change is going to come. So automatically, if you're a Leafs fan, you can ask Dave, you can ask anybody, Gabby,
You
anybody.
assumed there was,
You assumed that the core four was going to get split up, right? I never in my million years said or thought they're going to come back with the core four. So now they're making a change for the sake of making a change. Dude, you changed the coach and you changed the letter on a jersey. You didn't change anything on the ice. They got Ekman Larson and they got Tanev. Okay, is that your problem?
I think so.
You think so?
think so.
What about the guy stopping the pucks in the back?
Your team didn't get better. Again, we spoke
Wall.
about this.
Wall's
We spoke
good.
about this. Why Allmark was a Vesna goalie before he came to Boston? No, you have defense in front of you. It works. Now Oliver Ekman-Larsson, we could debate he's a
Offensive
good,
D-man.
yes, but we could debate that he's a Stanley Cup winner. He just won his cup.
yeah,
Before this, though, there was nothing.
Nothing.
He got his second chance and he proved himself. So
Yeah,
give
he
him the
did.
money. Come and continue playing. Same thing with Tanev, a bit older, but
Paskey,
you have
to me-
experience in the back. I like it.
To me, the reason why we don't get out of the first round is they can't fucking score a goal. You're not going to win a game against the Bruins when you score one goal.
No.
When you score two goals, you don't. You're not going to win.
No, you're right,
Fuck the
you're
Bruins. You're not going to score. You're not going to win against anybody when you score one goal. Okay,
you're
and when you have $55 million and 4 guys that are supposed to put the puck in the net and they don't, changing a fucking C doesn't do anything. I'm sorry, and you know me, Paskey. I'm the biggest Leaf fan you'll ever meet in your fucking life. Okay, but I'm going to tell you like it is.
Nobody wants.
You're not fooling me.
But nobody wants what you have. You have to understand that too.
Exactly.
Who's-
Exactly.
I'm not talking about quality because
No.
Marner is a great
Handcuffed.
player. And
Yes.
as much as you guys shit on him, whatever.
No, he's
yeah,
a great player, Paskey.
like
No
I
one ever
told
said
Dave-
he's not.
Like I told Dave, okay? Everyone's big thing with Marner is he's scared to go in the corner.
Yes.
He doesn't
Yes, he plays like a little
produce in
sissy.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
He got fucking 100 points in the
Doesn't
regular
play
Yeah, I know.
playoff hockey.
Yeah, but Paskey,
season. He got 100 points in the regular
I
season.
know,
He
Paskey, but that
fucking playoffs.
doesn't. That's like when we talk about a kid in the minors.
Okay.
Look, but for example, Demidov is going to get 190 points in the minors. Yeah, but it's at fucking minors. It's the minors. He doesn't have, the likes of, I don't know,
Oh,
like
he
a,
did, but
a Hedman
Marner-
coming at him with an elbow. You know what I mean? Come on.
Marner's not in the minors. He's putting up 100
No.
points in the NHL regular season.
I understand
Guys,
that,
this is
but-
an accomplishment. How many
but-
people do that?
No, you're absolutely right, and I will give you that.
The only problem is the money.
Playoffs.
No.
Well,
the
yeah.
money.
Well, the
It's-
money's because that's what we see, right?
But if Marner was making $8 million, would you be having this conversation? No, you'd be me. Best contract in the NHL. It's a steal.
But I'm still gonna say he's still a fucking sissy when it comes to the playoffs.
Doesn't matter.
He disappears.
It won't bother you. It won't bother you because
It won't bother me because he's only making 8, right?
Because
And
the
that
other
other 4
four,
million, I can give it to
you
somebody
have-
else.
You
Yeah.
have a grinder doing the
Absolutely.
work for him. So
Absolutely.
if it's just money. The quality is there. It's what is it? It's an adjustment. New coach had the conversation. Berube sat him down. They had their meeting
See-
at the coffee shop. Hey, I need you to be more physical. You
How
don't know.
private was that?
But maybe,
Yeah.
maybe Marner's gonna come out this year. He won't get you 100 points, but he's gonna get you 200 hits. And then what are you gonna say? What are you
Well,
gonna
there
say
you
when he
go.
doesn't
That's gonna be
score?
interesting.
Hey, look,
If that
Berube talked to
happens-
him. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But you're gonna say, oh no, now he's not producing. No, he's
Yeah,
not
no,
scoring.
I know.
No,
We'll never be happy. I know that because of the money, like you said, exactly.
Yeah,
You
because
see,
of the money.
I believe, Paskey, that they just made this change because they have a new coach, right? So it's a new guy. So the new coach wants to go to a new guy
Yeah.
on the bench or on the team, right, to discuss his whatever. You know what I mean? Because now,
Maybe.
and
Maybe
that,
in the room, people
Because-
are fed up of hearing the same Tavares guys.
well, yeah. So they need a
when
new
I used
voice,
to
exactly.
play,
Yeah, when I was with you,
it's
yeah,
like this,
exactly.
this is the way
Yeah,
we should
yeah.
do it. Now you have new kids; they're all young. It's like, oh, we don't need to listen to you.
That's right. Fuck you, old man. Exactly.
No?
So look, to me as a Leaf fan, again, I'm gonna say it. You can't keep fucking changing tires when your engine is busted. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
good analogy.
I don't know who you're trying to fool. Oh, but they made changes. What fucking changes did you make, man? You got 2 guys. The rest of the league got all. And again, you're right. They're handcuffed. They cannot make. No one's gonna touch those contracts. And even if they would, the 2 players are not going. They have no movement clauses. They're not going anywhere. Whatever. If hey Marner, guess what? You're going to Philly tomorrow. No,
No,
no. I'm going to fucking
Hey,
Young and
that was another thing I wanted to tell you guys. Going back a few pods ago, you guys spoke about this no move clause.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Unfortunately, Marner earned the right.
Yes,
to say
yes,
no. And
yes.
You guys had a negative view on it, but you know what?
Me, I did because I'm
I
saying if I'm
defended
the
it.
owner of the team, Paskey, okay, you're dictating to me how to run my business. Can I
Perfect.
come to your business with your dad and say, you know what, Paskey, I think I want this.
But what are you
you-
doing
you-
for me?
Sorry.
If you come to my business and you produce for me, it's your right. You earned the right to tell me, hey, I'm staying with you. I'm not going nowhere. My
And
family is here. These are people. You have to understand.
Yes,
that.
absolutely. That's what we spoke about too.
This is what I had
That's
said.
right. I don't want to pick up and move again. You're right. You're
You know?
right. You're
And-
absolutely
and
right.
They don't give no movement to everyone. They don't give
No.
no trade
No.
to everyone. They hand them out often to bigger contracts. Yes, because unfortunately,
Exactly for what you said. Yeah, the
this
families
is
and all
what
that.
the NHL is. This is what the
Yes.
NHL is, and a lot of people they'll throw it in there. But third and fourth line, even some second liners, are not getting no move clause.
No.
And the guys that do have them, they earned it. So you know what? Hey, fuck you. Too bad. That's your problem. You want to give me the 10 million. You wanted me to give you.
Oh,
the
that
no-
bubblehead gave it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
you.
Listen, I don't blame
I
Marner.
agree with you 100%,
Listen,
Paskey.
I don't blame
I
Marner
think
for
the
doing
same
it.
way.
I don't blame. I would have signed that. Are you kidding me?
Of course,
It's that
of course.
bubblehead in Pittsburgh that gave it away, and of
Yeah,
course I would have
yeah,
signed
yeah.
it. Are you kidding me?
But
Come on,
again,
without a doubt.
you can't even blame the GM because
No,
if you
because
don't give it
or
to
else they
me,
don't sign.
everyone else
Exactly. He
will.
moves. He walks. Exactly.
Everyone's gonna give it to me.
He walks.
Oh,
Exactly.
Speaking
All
of
that-
handcuffed,
Yeah. Exactly.
speaking of handcuffed,
Yeah.
the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, that's where we're
Oh
gonna
my
go. The
God.
next one. Yeah, Paskey. So they didn't match the offer sheets.
They can't. They have
Too
no-
bad Mike is here. But they made a
so
couple of
sad.
moves, right? They signed that
No, no.
Podzolkin kid, Pozlokin, whatever his name is. They signed him, right? They got rid of CC. You know, when they got rid of CC yesterday, I'm like, okay, they're bringing back Broberg, right?
I thought
That's what I
so
thought
too.
too.
Right?
I mean, who didn't think that? You got rid of CC.
But those are two like. Again, they're not-
Broberg was big, man.
I
For
was gonna
them,
say,
in the
Broberg
playoffs.
was-
They're not big, like big names, but those guys were essential.
Dude,
to
Broberg,
You see,
to me, yeah. You kidding me?
+8 in the playoffs. In
Yeah.
10
Dude.
games. In 10 games.
That's sick.
I told Mimo before we started, I go, Broberg was legit their best defenseman after Evan.
Dude, he only
Bouchard.
played like whatever, 8, 10 games, whatever. He was
10
phenomenal.
like
Yeah.
Look at his stats. 10 games. He was
He was
averaging.
phenomenal.
he was
15 minutes a
flashy,
Yeah.
flashy defenseman too.
The guy, I think, had 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points, but +8 in the playoffs. Like you're
That's
playing-
sickening. I'm
and I
really
think
surprised they
Broberg
didn't
in the
match.
finals. Yeah, and Holloway too. Holloway's not a
Yeah.
Holloway
8
played
Paskey.
well too.
They're
+4.
saying that Armstrong from St. Louis, if Kenny Holland is still there in Edmonton,
Doesn't happen.
he does it doesn't happen. He came out today and he said, "You want to bet?" Armstrong said, "You want to bet?" He goes, "You know what he said? His exact words. He goes, even if my fucking mother was the GM, I would have done it." He goes, "It's a tool that we have," and he goes, "and more people should use it." What do you think?
Of course, he's not wrong. Look at what they got them for. You got this kid because Broberg is young. He's what 21.
I know. The kids,
You
yeah,
got this kid locked into your
yeah,
franchise
for 4 or whatever.
For
That's
what,
crazy.
2.5 million.
Oh
crazy.
my
He's
god.
gonna go to St. Louis now that they lost Krug because of the,
Yeah,
right?
he's sick. Yeah, exactly.
That's sad.
So now you lost Krug. You need help in the back end. You bring in this kid. You get a nice grinder up front that'll probably be on your second, third line, up and down, two-way guy. For what? $4 million.
You think more people should use? You think more people should use the offer sheets?
It's because it's tricky. I don't know. Go.
It's because
yeah,
they say it's sneaky, right? Well, you guys were about to do it again with Nate Chash, whatever.
I'm happy they never did
Nate-
But because he signed.
because look, it
You know who's
depends-
still available? That other kid.
Yeah, Jeremy Swayman.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
No,
a
I'm
good
talking about
goalie,
Carolina.
man. We can use him.
In Carolina, the other kid, Jarvis.
Jarvis.
He's still available.
Jarvis. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Honestly, the whole offer sheeting thing is it's nice for a team if they're willing to, if they really like the player and they're willing to give up those draft picks for him, depending on what he signs.
But they're not giving up nothing.
Yeah,
They're not giving. Did it?
Yeah,
what did they lose?
they need to
What did they
give
lose?
up
One.
draft
Second rounder.
It's one. It's one. And yeah,
I think both second rounders.
second
Yeah,
round. Yeah,
yeah.
because they're not.
The way
Yeah,
it works
'cause
is
the money.
the money they
the
sign
money.
at.
Yeah.
right. So I mean, it's for me, it's a great tool to have, but at the same time, it's very tricky. 'Cause
Listen.
a
You're
guy-
telling me-
Look at Montreal, what they did. What
Yeah, they fucked up. Yeah, but that was that idiot fucking what's his name Bergevin. You don't do that. If you're gonna do that, you have to handcuff the other team.
But that's what I'm saying.
Don't offer him a contract
They
that
know
you
it's
know
their
damn
right.
well. Yes.
They know it's their right.
They know that they
have
couldn't
no-
pay.
They have no money.
That's
and
right.
what did they get them for? $2 million. Again,
$2 million.
it's a joke. Think about
What
what
a
you're getting as
steal.
a player for $2 million.
Yeah, but
where
hold
did you sign
on.
Ekman Larsson at?
Hold
Exactly,
on, though. Hold
exactly.
on, because the player has to agree too.
Obviously,
Right.
they're gonna agree. They're gonna get
That's
the money that they
player
want.
to agree. I don't
Yeah,
know.
of course he has to agree.
Well, yeah,
he
of course.
signs the
Yeah,
contract.
he's the one that signs the offer sheet. Yeah.
Restricted. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
signs
why
the offer
wouldn't
sheet.
you, right?
No,
Yeah, of
but
course.
if the player wants to stay, I mean, he's not gonna fucking sign. He's
Look, when they got rid of CC yesterday, I'm like, okay. I called Mike. I called Mike because I said, Mike, what the? He goes, oh, for sure we're gonna sign Brober. And today, as
I
of
saw
12
that.
o'clock
It
today or
was
whatever,
what
11
the
o'clock
fuck?
today.
So they lost their Nan.
Both.
They lost CC
Dude,
and they lost.
Yeah.
Broberg.
It's
What do they
scary.
have?
But don't forget, they signed Skinner up front,
okay.
Yeah.
and they signed what's his name, the other kid.
Yeah, but you lost defense.
No, but don't wait. They signed the other kid. The other.
Defenseman.
No, oh man, what's it? Anyway, it's not coming to me now.
We need Mike.
But
here.
yeah, for real, we need Mike.
He'll be your next one.
Yeah, but anyway, look, it's I think it's like the LTIR thing. The tool is there to use. If your GM is smart enough to take advantage of it, Paskey, I'm a big believer in this. Okay, if I'm a GM of a team, my job is to make my team better. Correct?
Better, of course, yeah.
However I do it is none of your fucking business. My job, it's like golf. How many shots you take? Dude, the job is to get that little ball in that hole over there in 4 shots. However you do it, none of my fucking business. Right?
So-
You can hit 12 trees or whatever. It doesn't matter. You know? So if the tool is there, why not use it?
So as a GM right now,
Yeah.
what are you giving Bowman as a grade?
Bowman? Well, listen.
No, you're not. You're not.
He
doing
just took the
nothing.
team, what, a month ago? Not even, right?
Yeah, and he just lost like
Yeah,
2
well-
pieces for nothing.
Well, you know what? It's to me, Armstrong it's a smart move because you go. Apparently, they've been after Broberg. Though.
It's not really Bowman's fault, right? I mean,
No, exactly.
No,
all the
but
contracts were signed before.
That's right, before
100%.
him, exactly.
But,
He, you know,
move somebody.
Yeah,
do
but
something.
if he was there before, maybe he
Right,
could he would have re-upped Broberg or whatever or Holloway. You know, you never know that, right? The guy
Maybe
he just took it
tried
over.
with CC. Maybe he
Yeah.
tried to get that money. Maybe he went
Yeah.
to him and said, "Listen, we can't give you 2.8."
Yeah,
but we
exactly.
can
I
give
don't
you
have it
a-
right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's coming. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know,
exactly.
but Edmonton, they lost a lot in the back end, man.
yeah.
I don't know,
There's
man.
not much left.
Scary. And you have Skinner. Like,
They got who never played a fucking playoff game in his life.
Yeah. I don't
You
know.
know that?
I don't know what to think.
no, Skinner
Seriously.
the goalie. Skinner the goalie.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm talking about the other
Skin-
Skinner that they got.
Skinner the
Yeah.
goalie did what he did with
Hey, look, he
the
brought
back
them
end
there.
that he had. No, you just
Yeah,
saw
imagine.
the guys. So it's like,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So there's gonna be 2 Skinners on the ice now. They're gonna have the letter in front, S Skinner.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Well, yeah.
Of course.
Paskey, before we go, we got to get to the Bruins because my friend Darren, he's like, oh man, I'm going to listen to this. And that's why I got you on tonight. I heard a couple of things, Paskey, which are fucking freaking the shit out of me. So PTOs, right? You guys gave a PTO to Blake Wheeler back.
Yeah.
What's the name? The Yamaha Motors, whatever. Yamamoto,
That
whatever,
kid's
right?
good, man. Stop
He's fucking
dissing
fast.
him. He's fucking
And I
good.
heard a rumor, not a rumor, it was all over the fucking news. Lucic is training and wants to come back.
I don't know
Paskey,
if he wants to come back to Boston. I don't think he's coming back to Boston.
what are you thinking? Tell me what you're thinking.
You have to understand
And and the Swayman thing. Go ahead.
this way, yeah. So like, okay, we'll start with Luch. I mean,
Yeah.
his wife dropped the charges and everything. Said that it wasn't as bad, that it was nothing, whatever the case was. He still needs
Treatment.
permission. No, he's in the program. He needs permission from Bedman to come back. Number one.
So he's not cleared yet at all.
No, he's not.
No. But he's training and he's eyeing a return to come back. That's what they said.
Okay. Yeah.
Second, I think if he does, it's not with Boston. Boston
Really?
is too much of a proud
Distraction?
organization. No, too much of a proud organization, and the upper management won't take that. I'm telling you, just when it happened, all the players, you know what Marchand said as a captain. Okay, maybe again it's PR, but whatever the case is, it's a family matter. But we stand behind his wife.
Yeah,
and
of
him.
course.
First his wife, right? So it's like as much
that-
as you're my player.
Yeah, that's
At
the
the
right
end of
thing
the
to
day,
say. Yeah,
right?
that's the right
So-
thing to say. She
so
took
I
the
think-
beating. You support her exactly.
Yeah, so I think it's more of he's gonna end up somewhere. I could be wrong. I'd like to be wrong because I mean I love Luch and it was nostalgic to have him back there, see him on the ice, see him number that short period of time. I think he would have made a difference all year. I think he would have made a difference in the playoffs. Just having him there, the opener,
Just his
hearing
presence.
name,
Yeah,
hearing
of
it
course.
is crazy.
Having his presence
I
there. Are
have
you
a
fucking
gut
kidding me?
feeling he's gonna end up in Utah.
Maybe could be.
Hey, you never know.
Could
I
be.
have a gut
You
feeling.
never
I
know,
don't
man.
And,
You never know.
So
we got a message today, Paskey. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. We got a message today. Somebody's told us Utah has a hockey team. I'm like, okay, bro. go back to paving the streets or
Yeah.
something. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go on.
That's it. I think Luch.
Yeah.
I think his time at Boston is done, but not in the NHL. I think some team will take a chance on him. Same thing like Laine. League
You,
minimum, a mil.
You think the same?
Look, I feel like he's also at an age where he could hang up the skates.
He slowed down a lot, guys.
You know
Come
what
on.
I mean?
did.
It could be. It just sucks that it ended that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe playing one more year and hanging it up after.
To clean up his name and then go up and
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
Boston was the right opportunity. Like,
Yeah.
I think this was his last year, to be honest. You know, you're coming back
Yeah.
to the Bruins, centennial year.
But this is
back
what
to
I'm
your
saying.
Home, your hometown, wherever
Yeah,
where you
of
got
course.
drafted and everything. This was perfect setup, and now
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
of
tarnished.
course,
Your
of
name is
course.
tarnished with that. So I think, like you say, he wants to come back. I don't think the Bruins are going to give him a chance. That's all. I think our lineup is set right now. Everything is in order, and there's no room for him. And it's like we don't need you. especially
Yeah.
now with these new PTOs that we're signing. Or
Yeah, exactly.
trying
So what
out.
do you think of that? What do you think of those two?
So I know what's it, like, Yamamoto? Or
Yeah,
Yamamoto.
Yamamoto, yeah. Kyler
I think-
Yamamoto, yeah.
Yeah,
Fast.
this-
He's fast.
Kid's fast, very fast.
Fast. Speedy.
Every year at trade deadline, we've heard his name for the past 4 years. They've been trying to get him.
He's
So I
not a
can see why
Bruin,
they're giving
man.
him a trial, but yeah, he's too small.
He's not a
speedy.
Bruin. You know the typo. The typo. What's the word I'm looking for?
Stereotypical Bruin.
Yeah, he's not. He's no fucking Bruin. Come on, Darren.
But again, the
correct
game
me
is
if I'm-
changing. The game is changing.
Yeah,
Like, Steve is taking over, but
I don't see Tyler Yamamoto as a
no, he has
Kyler,
no fit
not
with
Tyler.
us.
Kyler.
He has no fit with us.
I don't see
Instead,
him.
I think Blake Wheeler
Yeah.
is
Now at the
a
end.
better fit. Doesn't
Now
matter.
at the end.
Centerman, big boy,
Still
Yeah.
play. He could still play.
Yeah, he can still play.
play in the wing. He can play
Fourth
center,
liner,
he
yeah,
can play-
yeah,
he
yeah.
can play everywhere. So maybe on the fourth line because right now up the middle, I think we're pretty much set. But we got
Well, they
Lindholm,
shut me up last year when I said the geeky, and then look at what the fuck they did. Yeah.
You know, but
Pavel
keep
Zacha.
going.
Who the fuck is Pavel Zacha?
Yeah, really. What the fuck's a Zaka? He showed me what a Zaka was.
Yeah.
And Paskey, the $64 million question. What the fuck are you guys doing with Swayman, man? What
have
the
no
hell's
idea.
going on? Look, correct me if I'm wrong. Shouldn't they have fixed this before you got rid of Allmark?
You know what? I think that verbally it's done. It has
Really?
To be, but it has to be me. How can you get rid of Allmark?
I know.
and
That's
not-
that's
and
that's
not
I
that's
don't
why I'm
think
asking.
anything's
Some
done.
Makes no
sort of
sense.
agreement. Listen, I don't know. Look,
What's
you-
stalling it then?
I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. I check Twitter every morning when I wake up, or X, whatever. I
Like,
check it
that's the
every
first thing I
morning.
check.
wake up,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
first
yeah.
thing I look.
First thing I check.
And
Hey, don't be
it's
surprised.
scary.
St. Louis offer sheet some.
I'm not. It makes no. I mean, to me, I'm like, you got rid of Allmark. That means, in my head, it's automatic. He's done. Basically like what happened today when with the Edmonton they traded Cece. I'm like, okay, well, Broberg's coming back, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
The obvious is not obvious anymore.
So as of right now, the Boston Bruins starting goalie is
Yeah,
Korpisalo.
exactly. Korpisalo. We forgot about that.
Oh my God,
That's
Paskey.
amazing, bro. I love it.
I think it's because we have 8 mil in cap
Yeah.
space, and what do you think he's gonna get, Swayman? So I think they're trying to
He's
squeeze
gonna get
in.
10.
He wants Hellebuck money. He's not stupid.
Yeah, but
You blame him?
I don't
I
think
wouldn't.
he's gonna get Hellebuck money.
Jesus,
I don't
think
think
he
he's gonna
deserves
get
it.
Hellebuck money. I think
Fuck, he
he
deserves it.
signs. If I had to guess, he signs that 7.5, 7.9, maybe 8
Really,
or 5 years, 4 years.
4 or 5 years. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's what now? He's 24, 25 around there. I don't know
I
exactly.
think, yeah, 25.
You give him 4
26, yeah.
years, he's 28, goalie prime, and then you sign your again. But
Your
goalies don't
major
make 10
con-
million. Boys don't make
No.
that 10.
I know.
So if
Well,
you
not
can
anymore.
take
They don't.
7, 8 million, and you have a good decor in front of you.
Yeah.
You're gonna do well. You're gonna get a lot of block shots. You have a good team in front of you for now. In that 4 years, maybe you'll get another $9 million contract when the cap goes up. Another
That's right.
$4 million every
Yeah,
year.
another 4 or
So
5 mil. Yeah, exactly. The money will be there, and you can get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The only
You have
thing
to
that
commit these
scares
guys.
me
Yeah.
is the same agent as
what-
Nylander.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh
the same
fuck.
agent. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Korpisalo
So-
starting the year for you guys.
Yeah. So it could get ugly.
I don't know. I mean, listen.
I don't know.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Oh wow. Fuck.
Yeah, it's the same
Korpisalo, I
agent,
think, could have a
so-
crazy year with the Bruins.
Korpisalo's gonna play 20 games if he's lucky.
Not
Well,
if Swayman
I don't
decides
think
to
so.
hold off.
Not
I
even
think
20.
I think they're gonna do one.
They're gonna do the half thing again.
They
Yeah.
have to. They have to. I mean,
It
listen,
works. It works.
One, it works, and two, it keeps your goalies fresh for playoffs.
Yeah, it does.
Swayman's gonna be a
worked.
starter. We
Yeah, of
know
course.
he's starting the playoffs, unless
Of course. There's no
something
there's no
happens,
two
gets
ways
hurt,
around it. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But if you give Korpisalo 35 games and you give Swayman the rest,
Yeah.
you're still fresh. You're fresh.
Yeah,
You're good,
absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
And I liked what they had going. Personally,
I said it all along. Like it works. This dual thing works, man. It works.
we
Why
needed
fix it
to
if it ain't
trade
broke?
Allmark, but I was expecting a little more
Yeah, me
in
too.
return.
Me too.
But it is what
He's
it is.
in Ottawa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, guys, listen. Clock on the wall says it's time to go. This was a good one, man. This was a fun one. A lot of
One
shit
other
happened.
thing,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah. Go
one
ahead.
other thing.
Yeah, yeah.
The signing today, Beniers.
Oh, he signed. I saw it. I saw it.
7 point something.
Yeah, I saw that. I
That's
saw
a good
that. Yeah,
contract. Seven
I
is
saw
good.
that. He's good,
I
that
was
kid,
gonna
man.
say, yeah,
He's
great
fucking good, that
great
kid.
Seven is a
player,
very good number.
He's good, that
Yeah.
kid. Good number too. Good number for him.
I think he put up 40 goals. Not last year, the year before.
The year before,
I don't
yeah.
remember
He has a
actually,
lot to still prove, but seven is a very good number.
He's a great player. I
We're
think
going back to that number of 7 mil could get you 40 goals.
40, 35, 40. Yeah, exactly.
Why not?
Hopefully, instead of paying these guys, $13 million to fucking go like this in the corner. You know?
I don't know, man. Patrik Laine is winning the Maurice Richard. That's
There
all
we
I'm
saying.
saying. The Rocket Richard.
Yeah.
Yanni, don't you have to go plan the parade?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. Is that a
Jesus
guarantee
Christ.
that I hear? That he's gonna, are you gonna
Here
eat
he
a
is,
hat?
Mark Messier.
I don't know. There's somebody that has to eat a hat before I do, so
Dude.
we'll wait for that to happen.
Dude, listen, I'll even put fucking mustard on that hat, okay? If he
No,
wins the
no,
rock, get out of here. Get out.
Bro, if this happens again,
Yeah, just go get me that hat. I'll fucking eat it.
You know what? He's rocking the Jonathan Drouin number too, 92.
He is. Well, it's because there's no way he's getting 29.
29,
That's
yeah.
retired.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's the guy behind Yanni right there. Look, that's my dad, man. Look at that. My father loved Ken Dryden. All behind Yanni there. Anyway, so guys, Paskey, thank you so much for
Guys,
joining
always
us.
a pleasure, man.
Hey man, it was
Whenever,
great. Yeah, dude. I told you, if you want, you could be on any week if you want. Here's Yanni again with that fucking jersey. I'm gonna burn it when he leaves. Anyway,
Are you gonna
guys.
get a Laine Habs jersey?
Of course, dude.
Yeah,
I think he already ordered it on his way here
Bro,
tonight.
what are you talking about? I already put bets in. I had to ask fucking Bet365. No free ads, but I'm gonna say it. I had to ask, can you guys add Patrik Laine on the options?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Guys, thank you so much for doing this. Always a pleasure. Again, I want to say thank you to our new sponsors, Red One Music. Like I said, go see them for all your musical needs, man. Ask for Tommy, ask for James, ask for Sergio. Tell them that you heard about them right here on Puck Nation. They're going to help you out with everything that you need. Paskey, once again, brother, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Much love, much respect, and we'll do this again real quick. And to everybody on Puck Nation, thank you for listening. We'll do this again next week. We're back, man. We're back.
Yeah.
Later.
Peace out, guys.
Ciao.